Hello, this is Decoherent, and welcome back to some more Torment Tides of Numenera. So, our last episode was action-packed. I finally stuck my head in that crazy portal with the stone ramp and nothing happened. I threw down with the cultists and promptly got rolled. That's okay, because I ended up in the labyrinth. I met a reflection of Eridus, got some interesting information on him, went in with my 3 former selves and inXiled a chunk of the spirit squid things. So that was actually kind of a good thing that I got beaten. I'm still a little disappointed that I didn't do a little better in the fight. I did forget to use any of my good ciphers. But meeting Eridus and getting some background on him was definitely worth it. Apparently he found that box in the alcove that we came across, the one that had like the weird carvings on it, opened his Pandora's box and managed to get possessed by 2 different groups of spirits, one telling him to be a hero, one apparently trying to get him to kill himself, which puts a lot of his heroics into perspective. You know, leaping off of tall buildings onto airships and stuff, being as heroic as possible, but also being as absolutely reckless as possible too. So if the portal here drops us back outside the room, in the nice little garden with the skull and the acid river, I'm actually going to speak with him first, and maybe go poke at the box a little more, now that we have at least some idea of what's going on with his own little Pandora's box.
I'm ready.
I do see that another portal opened here. That's interesting. Should I stick my head in it, or should I stay on target? You know, I don't have a reliable way to get back here. There's no kill yourself button, so I'm just going to stick my head in here and see what happens. Oh good, this is new. I don't recognize this.
Making a note.
Whoa. As your body pours forth from the portal, an ad hoc laboratory comes into view. Irregular catwalks connect several platforms, each littered with dusty machines, tools, and displays. In the center of each platform stands a strung glass tank glowing like the orbs from the dark fathom you were born in. You have a feeling that, like the orbs, these tanks contain your memories. Interesting, each tank is connected to a machine on the same platform. Caustic black ichor sputters from all but the nearest of the glowing tanks, keeping you from seeing, or even feeling, what lies inside. The oily film on a distant machine pauses, almost as if it has noticed your presence. It begins to drain from the device. As the black sludge coalesces, you realize it is a fragment of the sorrow, stronger from feeding on your subconscious all this time. Because the fragments have been feeding on your tidal energy, you sense that they are bound to you, at least for now. You may be able to use the machines in this place to manipulate them. A mental reflex twitches, a subconscious response to the perceived threat, calling forth reflections of your current companions. Whoa. Well. Okay. This isn't good.
I wish I had more hands.
Oh, jeez. Okay, use the lab machines to attract and ensnare the creatures. Okay. And I saw Cipher Sickness go by. Really? Who has that? Oh, no one. Okay, I thought I saw it pop up. But now everyone else is going to have some debuffs. Oh, maybe not. I thought because they died. Yeah, concussion, -1 effort. Yeah, -1 effort. Okay, so what is going on here? Let's look at this carefully. This is why I play turn-based games. There's a lot going on here. Okay. So these look remarkably like the resonance chamber. This laboratory must have been constructed from the memories of your sire's first experiments with it. Well, that's neat. I want to look around here and get a feel for this place. This device emits a scented fog, and you can't get closer to engage with it while the sorrow's fragments prowl the area. Okay. The sorrow's fragments emit a psychic static, disrupting your ability to understand what the flickering holograms from this machine are trying to convey. Okay, so I'm not going to be able to read any of these until I do something. But like I said, I just want to get a feel for this. The memories this machine tries to summon darken and terror, disrupted by the sorrow's fragment in this device. Oh, okay. So I can examine first. An error message flashes across this display, probably due to the sorrow fragment in the tank. Arcs of pure energy twist from here to the platform below. Dust and small particles are sucked in one end and emerge from the other. Okay. Oh, okay, I can look at this too. Ready for operation, huh? So... Right. Okay, what is this? Ready for operation. Okay, so use the lab machines to attract and ensnare the creatures. So I'm assuming that I should, like, haul over and hit one of these active buttons. So what's up with this? Do these... So it gets sucked in here, maybe? Okay, well... Let's move towards this console. Can Eridus do this? No, he won't be able to. Actually, let's get him over here a little closer, and then we'll use his Overwatch, which is called Opportunist. How far can I get? Right here.
Happy to help.
And then Opportunist. Okay, Tiber. Do you have Opportunist as well? I can't remember now. Sucker Punch. Issue Challenge. I don't really want to hit these things directly. 54 hit points isn't as bad. Let's follow through with Plan A, though, and let's get everyone over here. I wish he had an Overwatch or something of some kind. Well, let's just haul over here so we're all more or less on the same page. Actually, let's get him back behind here so that he has to go past Eridus. 8 hit points, that's not awesome. Okay, let's go poke our machine, because we can get over there.
Look out, villains! Trouble coming your way.
He sounds like the Tick. Okay, judging from the images and information on this display, it's some kind of a mechanism, control mechanism. Okay, so we need to... Oh, this is 2 actions. Ugh. So we'll attract them and then paralyze them and then hopefully make them do something bad. Okay, so once again, I'm going to get Rin way back here. How far back can you go? As far back as you can, because otherwise you're going to immediately die.
Here I go.
Alright, Squid, your turn. I don't know what Sorrow Fragment Charge Up means, and I don't like it. Should I run in and hit it? Can I see what this battle is? Not immediately. Well, let's stay the course here. This is probably not a good use of my various moves, but honestly, I'm not totally sure what it is I'm gonna do. I could pull it over, but I don't want to at this particular instant.
I'm going.
Okay, let's leak from the energy, or leak energy from the tank. Tidal fumes spill from the projector, sizzling and evaporating like water on a hot pan as it spreads across the floor. The Sorrow's fragments turn towards the platform. Alright. Can I hit it from over here? Oh no, I just used my action. Alright, Rin. She could actually toss out some heals. That would be nice. Let's heal up Tiber.
Love you.
Good job. And then I'm gonna go ahead and hide her. Oh, maybe I'm not. Never mind. I guess I'm just gonna end her turn then. Shoot, it went the wrong way. Okay, so now... Okay, so let's go over, let's Sucker Punch it. I really like that particular ability because, I don't know, debuffs are just good.
Here I come.
Alright. And smack it. Don't want to roll all his points away, but we really need to hit these.
I bet your ancestors felt that.
Jeez. You're hilarious, dude. I'm not gonna lie. So do I feint? No, I don't think so. I think that we just want to apply as much damage as I can. See, this does a lot of damage. How much damage does this weapon do? It's 3 plus 4. Or Sucker Punch is 6 plus 0. Wow. It uses a bunch of stats. We've already got it beaten up, so I'm actually just going to, I think, use a regular attack? No. Nope, I'm just going to go ahead and use Sucker Punch. Oh, this is bad. Alright. I'm almost certainly doing this wrong.
Yes. Now.
Oh. Oh, do I return this to normal? Uh-oh.
I'm ready.
Okay, here we go. Paralyze the fragments. The roiling energies in the tank begin to slow and move in unison, coalescing into a visibly ordered pattern as the machine indicates a buildup of energy. It indicates that a paralyzing pulse will detonate before your next turn. Okay. That's awesome. Can I do anything else? No action. I cannot. Could I use my heal? Nope, I can't do anything. Well, let's start moving towards the next console. Yeah, let's get as far over as I can. So this is the other one. Is that one going to come out then when I beat this first one? Maybe. But let's get over here as far as I can. How far can I get? I wouldn't mind a little circle showing me where I can go. Okay.
Ready.
Rin's turn. Should I drop another heal on herself? Yes.
Doesn't hurt as much anymore. It still hurts though.
Oh, I'm sorry about that, kid. How far can you get?
All right, Rin, you can do this. I feel like I can take on the world.
Sorrow Fragment's turn. Come on. She's supposed to be shooting it? Ah, crap. Well, I'm just gonna hit it, because he does a ton of damage. I'm only gonna swing a 70%.
My attack didn't feel strong at all. At all.
That's interesting. Okay, well, let's get over here to the next place.
Why not? I'm at least 6 times better than I was seconds ago.
Alright, Tiber, once you guys get over here, then you'll be all set up for our next little battle. Okay.
Go.
Never felt better than I do right now.
Alright, so let's begin to attract them. We'll leak energy here. I wonder if I could have done that with the same one. Okay, and Rin, just get back here out of the way. Yeah, just get back here.
Here I go.
These things are just crazy looking. I just want to look at it real quick. Oh, I love the art in this game. Okay, so Eridus. Let's get back here, and I'm going to do the same Overwatch thing again, and hopefully it works better.
I
There
am
you go.
the very soul of action.
Okay. And then Tiber, I could pull it over, but I sort of don't want to. I'd like it to waste part of its turn moving. It may even have to move twice, so that would be great. So let's just move over here and then relax for a couple seconds here. I'm going to look back on this battle in a month and be so mad at myself. Okay, my turn.
All right.
So do I need to keep the pulse on? Oh, maybe I should have pulled it over. Oh, man. Well, let's return it to normal and then start charging up the pulse. Come on.
Let's go.
Alright. So far, so good. And where is the next platform? Over here, maybe? Yes. So I don't know how many we have to beat, if there's just the 2. But let's get over here a little bit,
Go.
so that we're in a good place
felt better
to
than I
get
do
moving
right
for the
now.
next one. Plus, as an added bonus, now if it wants to move towards any of us, it's going to have to
Trust and honesty
move past
are
the
our
Overwatch, and then move itself into the stun. So, let's see if I'm right. Ah, crap, I'm wrong. Well, it was worth a try. So, how far away does your hook thing work? Out of range. Yeah, I'll bet. Okay, well, luckily we have all the time in the world. So I'm going to need to leave this on its whole charge up thing for more than one turn. Oh, really? Alright. Well, let's get moving.
Fine. Can't say I mind that.
Okay, Rin, where can I put you so you're reasonably safe? How far over here can you get? She can get way over here. Yeah.
If you're sure it's safe.
I'm not. Don't worry. Ah, crap. Okay, well, at least it didn't have any time to do anything. Can I move over here far enough to get it? Sure can't. So it's going to get an action first. Well, let's get over here and flank it at least. Come on. Oh. It's still on. Telling me I can't sucker punch it. Frustrating. Okay. Well, let's get over and get it flanked.
To action!
I wonder how far can Tiber move? You can move to here?
Absolutely.
Should I hook it away? If I do that... Oh, and I can't anyway. It's out of range. Alright, everyone pile on. Well, let's get way over here. Okay, so Rain is going to get a chance to move, so I can pull her out. Okay, Rin. Just come over... I guess don't go too far.
Doing begets learning, I guess.
Okay, that wasn't bad. I mean, it wasn't great, but it wasn't bad. Let's use our sucker punch.
Almost had it.
Did you just miss? Very disappointing. Wow, this is the last one of these I get. Better make it count. Alright. Well, let's get the charge building up. Alright, well. I don't have any place in particular I feel like going.
6 times better than I was seconds ago.
So I'm almost out of heals. Do I heal up Tiber so he doesn't die? This is just a reflection of Tiber. Let's not do it. Well, this is your range for your attack? That's terrible.
If you're sure it's safe.
Believe me, I'm not. Well, I'm just going to hang out right here so at least people are getting the aura. Oh, good. Thanks for spreading out your damage.
Here comes the boredom slayer.
Yeah, I am doing bad here on stats. Well, let's go ahead and swing at it.
My attack didn't feel
Bleeding.
strong
Excellent.
At all.
See, I'm worried about the way that he's sort of behaving here. That's troubling me greatly. So I'm not going to use Sucker Punch, A, because I'm out of speed, and B, because it should be getting stunned in just a moment here. Nice! With the last of the sorrow fragments neutralized, you feel a cool breeze flow through you, mind and body. Your muscles tense with dexterity and strength you hadn't felt before, and your mind flows gracefully from thought to thought, exploring possibilities and sensations more quickly than ever before. Gradually, you become aware of a shadow in your mind. The sorrow still has one stronghold somewhere in the labyrinth. You've driven it almost out entirely, but not yet. Cool! Go me! Oh, wow. So that's what became of our squid, huh? Well, that's
Go.
pretty cool. That's neat. So now I've got all these machines, so...
On it.
Let's poke at everything. This machine projects a looping holographic scene. As you study it, you feel it briefly probe your mind, and then an onrushing wave of artificial nostalgia as it summons memories. You have been walking under the wasted sun for what feels like days. The sun does not move on the horizon, and its incessant heat has scoured the plane of all life. Your water is running low, and you are seriously considering abandoning this body. Nice. And then you see shapes shimmering on the horizon. You release an eye catcher. It will tell you if this is a mirage or a destination. It shoots into the sky, vanishing from sight. It returns with good news. You've discovered an oasis. Well, of sorts. You trudge onward, bitterly wishing for better boots. When at last you reach the rude collection of wattle and daub huts, primitive humans gathering around you, beseeching you in a strange tongue. Footwear is really important, guys. They offer you some of their precious remaining water, and you settle down to learn the basics of their language. After a day, you know enough to understand the depth of their plight. They say the lurker in the cave has stolen the sun's momentum. They beg your aid. I learned a language in a day, and someone stole the sun's movement? That's interesting. After a fitful nap, you begin the perilous climb to the cave. Inside, a long-forgotten installation houses a trapped construct. It speaks through the scree of a fallen ceiling, and tells you that it has demanded the autocrons clear the level. I don't know how to say autochthons, so... When they refused to dig it free so it could return to its work, it sealed the plane inside a time bubble. They will come to reason, it concludes. You don't have time for this. The construct needs are paltry compared to the need for water.
I'm ready to learn something new.
You concentrate, marshaling your powers, the tides you have been researching. You imagine them as a blade, and you hurl them against the construct's circuitry. The machine struggles, throwing up defenses against you, but it is no match for this new energy. It fizzles and dies, and you feel a wrench as time lurches back into motion. You look at your hands. The flesh hangs loose on your suddenly skeletal frame, a steep price to protect these villagers. Well, good guy me.
I'm ready.
Okay. What are these things? Oh! Once again, how great is this place? I could have just walked here. Nope, gotta build a teleporter.
I'm going.
It's a cool one, too. Okay.
On it.
Next memory. As you inspect this device, you feel it rifling through your mind, bringing up a blur of unbidden images. One of them in particular demands your attention, tugging insistently at a buried memory. You enter the tavern, and every face turns to you. The warm sorceress of conversation falls off. They know you, and they know what you've come here for. The Adelia of Thal supports the nearby clave, and the locals keep a cherry eye on the Aeon priests. They know the dangers of the Numenera, the scientists on Earth, and, given their proximity to the endless battle, they know what your tattoo means. You hear the sharp whisper, "Cast-off scum." You don't even give them the satisfaction of looking. But you can feel the tension in the room as you make your way up to the bar. The tavern keeper won't meet your eye. You know what comes next. You sigh and turn to face the room. A large burly woman stands in front of you. "You're not welcome here, cast-off. Your damn war is a bane. We'll have no cast-offs here, not anymore. Get out, or by the gods we'll make you wish you had." This is great. This is every Tombstone, every Western movie. This is fantastic. You feel energies building and swirling within you. Your smile is savage as you weave a net out of the tides. You have no idea who you're talking to. I am no cast-off. I am their creator. I am the author of the endless battle. I am the changing god, and you will revere me. You hold your hands wide, and the tides spill from you. Holy crap. I suck.
I'm ready to learn something new.
Half the villagers fall to their knees, weeping as her will twists their hatred into adoration. The burly woman yanks a knife from her belt. "You'll not take my mind, monster." Her neighbors fall on her before she can take another step, knives flashing. Her life spills across the floor around your feet. You step through it, trailing bloody footprints to the door, and you're not sure if the disgust you feel is for the dead woman or for yourself. Yeah, that would be for me. Not totally sure I want to know these memories. Alright, last one.
Fine.
A low aromatic fog. Oh, that's right. And every whiff of the vapor conjures up a memory from deep within you. The cheering throng that spreads before you across Government Square has a voice like thunder, rolling and booming through the city. The people in it are victims, survivors, and victors. And the last of their enemies kneels before you on the broad steps. This is totally when I beat the genocide. You hold your hands aloft for silence. The thunder subsides to a low murmur and becomes a hungry, quiet wait. They want to see vengeance. And so do you. Oh, the ache is so strong. Augusti Tel Kodu, you proclaim. Orphan Maker. Hope Smasher. The crowd seethes at his titles. Today is the day of her judgment, you roar. Today is the day the Tabat pay in full for the crimes against our citizens, against humanity everywhere. Today sees an end, at last, to the Tabat. The crowd erupts in frenzied joy. You lean forward and whisper in his ears. You have two choices, a quick death, or an immortality in which you sacrifice your ambition and your freedom. The Tabat stares at you, its strange eyes wide. Why? Because one choice will end your subjugation, here, now, cleanly. The other will give you immortality, but by imprisoning you in time. But consider, one day I might die, and on that day you'll still be here. I am giving you a gift if you can master it, a victory, but only if you can learn the deadly art of patience. The Tabat scowls, sensing some trick. You touch him with your mind to shove him over the edge of desire.
I'm ready to learn something new.
He winces as the ripple of your psyche washes over him. He rumbles, "Death holds no fear, but I will tell the future how I bested you." You smile as you turn away, signaling for the machines that will enslave him to your will, and then you pause. He was a notable foe. Perhaps he deserved better than to be a permanent marker to your triumph. You owed him the right to make his own choices, you thought. Then you remember the faces of the sickened and dying. You inject him yourself. Yeah, pretend to give him a choice, but we didn't. Wow. Well, that's a hell of a thing. Huh. Well, huh. So, we've got 3 memory fragments. These are not real nice ones either. I think that's all we have in here. Nothing else can be interacted with. So let's head back out. And I think I'll continue on our plan then, of going back to meet Artis. No, here we go. You did it! This whole place feels, I don't know, brighter now. But don't get cocky. The sorrow can still kill you well and good in the real world. Find Mazov before that happens. Alright. Seems legit.
Let's go.
Wonder how many segments there are here. It looks like there's room for at least 1 or 2. Or maybe a lot more. Okay. Let's head back. No, actually, before we go start another big chain of things, I'm going to make a cut here. I need a drink. And we will rejoin shortly. So, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.